Hey everyone, it's Lucinda and today I'm going to be doing you a foundation routine. I'm going to be using a beauty blender on one side of my face and my Elf Real Techniques buffing brush on one side. And so you can see the results. This is my everyday foundation routine. If I'm not using this, I'm using this or the stippling brush from Real Techniques. And for other things, and then I'll also show you how I powdered my foundation with this brush, which is just the Bobbi brown. You can use any powder brush, and then how I put my blusher and just a little bit of highlight on. So today I'll do this with the beauty blender on one side and the other one on one side. So let's begin. So I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and my beauty blender is already damp, so I'm going to take about that one pump on my hand. And this is the MAC Prolong Wear. This is my favorite foundation only because it's the only foundation they have in my color that actually matches. So I'm just going to take the beauty blender and I'm just going to dab it on. I already put on my eye makeup this morning, and this is dirty because I actually used it this morning. And I have lip color on, so so on one side, I don't know if you can see the difference. So that side has foundation and this side has no foundation. I don't know why every time I do videos I have a bun. Don't know, it's like so random, but I have a bun every time I do videos. Take my buffing brush and I'm going to actually just squirt it on there. So I use my foundation now, and then I'm just going to buff it. You just want to do it really lightly on top of your skin. You can bring it down to your neck as well, so just do it real lightly on your skin. And this foundation is buildable, so you can build it up, right up to perfect coverage or right down to sheer coverage. Before this I did put on my MakeupForever HD Primer. I don't really like this one. I prefer the Lancome one, and I don't know, everyone says that it's a really good. This one is not silicone based. I find if I do use a silicone based primer, my face breaks out in pimples. Next I'm taking a Bobbi brown concealer just for my pimples, and I know this is gonna look so dark because I don't know why I keep this, but I'm just gonna cover up the little tiny spots that I have discoloration around my nose. I'm just gonna take my finger or fingers. I don't know why every time I do videos my nail polish is peeling, but every time I want to do a video I like do my nail polish. Oh, there's something in the corner of my eye. Yo. Like comes, oh my god, now it's all smudged. Oh no! Next I take my Prolong Wear concealer. And I just rub it into my beauty blender. Don't ask me why I do that. And I just do that. Most people put it on the back of their hand, and don't forget to do inside your eye. So I just do that. This does not take this long usually because I'm doing it on both sides. But for this side I'm going to use my Real Techniques, and this is the Techniques Crease Brush, but I absolutely love this brush for concealer. This is the best brush for concealer ever. It's like fits perfectly under the eyes, like wow. Alright, so I'm just gonna do that and just put it, don't forget to do the insides. No, I think this concealer is not my color. I think it looks weird, but anyways, whatever. Anyways, moving on, I take my MAC Prep+Prime. Why is everything MAC? Why am I using, I do not love MAC. Okay, I love MAC a lot, but a lot of the products for my face I do use are from MAC. And I'm just gonna do this on both sides like the same. This is just to highlight my face a little bit and just like contour a bit. This like takes me a few seconds. So I'm just going to take this, my beauty blender, because it works the best. I mean, no other brush can like do this. And I'm just going to blend it in. And I'll show you if I use any other brush. What? Okay, if I use any other brush, it just does not blend as well as the beauty blender. So I'm going to show you like if I use my foundation brush and just like blend. What a mess. What kind of a mess that is. Just does not work, right? Just what? No. Just doesn't work. Then plus I end up looking like a ghost. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend that. Do not sweep it like what I just did. You want to dab it nicely so it can sink in. It'll be lovely. So, and then I get my powder brush. It's this one. It's the Bobbi brown powder brush. I like it. I know it's natural hair. Doesn't absorb any powder. It just like stays on the top. And I don't know why I'm using all MAC products. I guess that's because, yeah, it's the color that they match me the best to. Bobbi brown is just too yellow for me and I look like orange aid. Okay, so that is it, and I just dip it in. This is the MAC Mineralize Foundation Loose Powder in Medium Plus. And I'm just going to dust it also under my eye. Oh, for my concealer, I'm just going to take that and I'm going to set my concealer nicely. And then take my powder and just dust off the excess and dust it. Oh, something went in my eye. Ow. Ow. There's something in my eye. Piece of twine. How did it get there? Dust it. Dip it in nicely there. Roll it around. Dust off the excess and just powder your face nice and easy and nice and slowly. So moving on after my foundation and my powder and my concealer and my highlighter and blah 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 blah, I go on to my blusher and I'm using the Bobbi brown. I don't know, I love this color for my skin. It's Almond, it's number 4, and it's a blush from Bobbi brown. And on this side I'm going to use this Bobbi brown blush brush and this blusher, and then on the other side I'll do something else that you will see in a minute. So I just take that and I dab it on. I alternate between these two. Okay, so I'm just going to put loads of it on there because I just love this. Okay, and I'm going to use it on the blush side, and I'm just going to oh, it's so heavenly. So usually I don't use I do love bronzer, but I don't use a lot of bronzer. Just when I want to look natural. Don't really need a lot. On this side where I did my beauty blend, I'm going to take my Nars Orgasm and I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush brush. It's really tiny and small and everything, but it actually works quite well if you just dab it on like that. It's just on the apples of the cheeks. It works really well. So you just want to do that, and that will give you a nice pinky glow on this side. So it will give you like a summery glow, beautiful summery glow. I'm going to take a, what is it called? Highlighter. Whatever, but I like using this as a highlighter. This is MAC's Mineralize Skin Finish in Gold Deposit, and I just use it as a highlighter or just to make my skin look all that glowy, summery. I just love that. I just love that. Oh, I can't take off. Okay. So this is the brush I'm using. It's from Sephora. It's the Blush Angle Natural Blush, and this is 131, and this is how it looks. It's like a angled brush. It's a really nice brush. I kind of like it, but I use it for just highlighting. The tops of my cheekbones down the middle of my nose, on the top of my lip, yeah, on my chin, and I just like go and I like dust it. I like it anyways. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you don't, and if you don't, please comment in the box below why you don't like this video. And if you have any questions to ask me, comment in the box below and I'll be more than glad to answer your questions or whatever about whatever foundation and stuff like that there, because I know I like answering questions. Don't forget to subscribe. It is free. I know why people say it's free, because everyone knows that subscribing is free. Do you know subscribing is free? Oh, I don't know. Don't forget to down the little subscribe button. Subscribe. Can you subscribe? Subscribe. And I will see you guys soon, because I'm going to be doing you another whole video again. I love shopping. I'm a shopaholic. Sorry. Okay. Bye. Bye guys.